Hello, this is Rainbow Rising Freedom. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the voice of the feminine, and I'm here to help you awaken the goddess within, whether you're male or female. The message of the day is the wheel in the sky keeps on turning. I just heard that song in my head, so changes are coming after a period of recuperation, I hear. So, spiritual laundry was being done, okay? Some major cleanse, purification of the heart. And that was necessary to reach the higher frequency of pure love. You might be inclined to wear baby pink color. It's like that innocence of the heart is being finally felt and rejuvenated. So congratulations. And another message is true north. So you know about north node and south node. If you've been getting stuck in karmic cycles and cycles of unhappiness and misery, that's south node. And this time we're going north, okay? So our ship is heading north. Our whole being, our whole existence is ready, unanimously ready for happiness, okay? Happiness, freedom, all over when it comes to signs and synchronicities lately. It's also about not giving up the fight for your dreams. So as much as we don't have to make rapid moves right away, we need to hold that vision of the dream in our heart and don't let it slip, okay? It's really important. And I feel also like we are being activated in some locations and then put in different locations to spread the light. Like today, for example, like I went somewhere and the glass broke right away. And I feel like this is like the frequency rising. It's a really good sign when like a crystal breaks or glass breaks, because it means the frequency is rising, the energy is being purified within you, around you, and around other people. So that's basically a really good job being done there. And freedom, again, I feel freedom, deserving freedom. Freedom from that Nine of Swords, you know. Freedom from the anxiety. Freedom from the cage in our heads. Freedom from our own limitations. Yes, because we're manifesting something much bigger. There's different frequencies that might feel like a trap, but it's like an exercise for us at the moment. Like we're basically mastering going back and forth in terms of frequency. So we're learning how to deliberately, on purpose, dive into lower density in order to make it higher, to elevate it, to release some negativity from that energy, to help set people free. So that's what's happening with our high vibration. After a period of rest, you might be called to go somewhere where it's really vibrationally dense, thick, uncomfortable, conflict-like, and negative, and you're there to shift it. Okay, so you are the shift wherever you go. That's another thing. Arizona, I feel Sedona, Arizona. It's a very significant place of activation, and whenever you're ready, whenever you feel called to go there, I think it would be beneficial to go there. There's something that might take place there when it comes to energetic activation. I feel DNA might be activated, and Sedona is calling, definitely. We have the Ace of Swords and Point of Sparkling Water. So there's some sort of truth that might shake you, and that might be a truth when it comes to you and your gifts and what you're actually capable of. I feel it's about manifestation. I feel like you might have been an interest of certain weird spiritual organizations, and it's not because of your knowledge, it's because of the energy, your energy. When you focus it, you can manifest like that. Yeah, you can create wealth. That's what it's about. I mean, that's what other people think it's about you, but of course it's not. And this is someone else's perspective, right? That might, I'm just saying it to help explain behavior, weird behaviors. I feel like we might be in this sentimental mood, some of us, because of reconnection with people from the past, people from childhood, maybe even in our dream state. First love, maybe. I have Four of Pentacles, which is like all that we really used to keep very close to our heart. And in this evolution, spiritual evolution, it had to be left behind. There's a reason why some of us aren't married yet, some of us don't have families. Maybe that's a choice, and maybe it isn't. It's mostly because on a soul level there was a choice, and someone chose to evolve higher spiritually. And that wouldn't be possible while having family. So there was a choice. And there still is a choice. So I feel like some people might choose not to go on another mission. Some might want to have families. Some might want to have, yeah, some will be Nine of Cups, will have, will be very happy with choosing a mundane lifestyle, I feel, which is, from the perspective of a hero, mundane life is the greatest blessing. It's normal life. It's not having to save the world. It's not having to be a hero. I feel like there's an energy of rejuvenation. That deep healing of the heart also opens some sort of a channel, energetic channel in your voice, in your heart, and it will, wow, it will help. It will be very empowering, and it will help some beings that try to help the earth access you to give information, like Abraham Hicks, something like that. So you might be even more open to channeling prosperity. You might channel prosperity. You might have wisdom to know how to handle prosperity, how to wisely distribute goods, I feel. Someone might still be tied to their past, and that's a current challenge. So it's important to release resentment in peace, to make peace. Honestly, that's the greatest gift you can give to yourself, to have peace in your heart, make peace with everyone, because it just sets you free, and it will help you create beautiful relationships in the future. There's like white horses everywhere. It's like a new beginning or something, new connections. It's like meeting at the frequency of love with those who did the work. Okay, so you don't have to worry about like getting somewhere to meet someone, because the frequency will bring you together. It will. When you do your work and you go towards your passions, it will. But the songs might also tell you otherwise, right? Might direct you, like, might show you a location, because you deserve the 10 of coins. You deserve your dream come true. Okay, coins is not just coins. Do we really care about the coins that much? We have our health, we have our life, we have our connections, we have our senses. And oh, that's another thing. I feel like at this point, like the hearing and the sight might really heal and improve for some. You might be like hearing precisely like what's behind you when you close your eyes. It might sound like it's right behind you, but it's kind of far away. And your eyesight, each time you meditate, you step out of the house, it might really be very, very bright, because you're clearing, you're okay, I got this. You're clearing that cloud. There was a clouded judgment as well. Yeah, I also feel like there's a divine inheritance in terms of some sort of a gift that's about to awaken. And the battle is mostly about clouding the judgment of who you are, okay? So you're basically finding a way to yourself, I feel. Venus. You might meet the love of your life, somewhere green. And so this is really like the purpose of being of service to humanity. And you need to have patience with shedding all these layers of ancestral trauma. So you're really doing great, but it's not like that. And of course, we want to speed things up, but this really takes time. And there's also something about the body that it really needs to be tended to, okay? Happiness is basically like dancing here on my table. Freedom to be you, I hear, right? It's like you're not working for anyone anymore. You're you. The permission to be you that brings greatest abundance. When you finally realize in this life you don't have to belong to anyone, you don't have to work for anyone, you can be you, you can create a business, a service, or whatever. You'll be accepted by other people, you'll build great relationships when you finally like dare to show who you are. And that's actually your purpose. That's your purpose, not to be employed by anyone. It's maybe to be an employer, or maybe to just be an independent creator, creativity, unleashing creativity, healing sacral chakra. If you had any problems in sacral chakra, like around your hips, it's can be connected with suppressing emotions. Maybe one of your parents was suppressing emotions. And then something explodes, right, in that area. So discipline is needed. Definitely, there's always things to work on, right? So yeah, we don't want to harbor anything. So as soon as there's this method of dissolving symbols, right? So whenever something triggers you, or you're around someone who annoys you, upsets you, create a symbol for that in your imagination and dissolve this symbol. And if the emotions are still there, create that symbol, put all these emotions, the triggered emotions, into that symbol and dissolve it. It's working with subconscious, working with symbols, and it really... Some people even deliberately go to where they are triggered so that they can quicker clear. clear their blockages, right? Imagination. Pay attention how you feed your mind. So feed yourself rich thoughts, beautiful thoughts. There's so much information and so many realizations. And I'm not saying to deny them, okay? Because truth is not always nice. Sometimes it's ugly. But still we have to decide what we want to focus on, because that's what we create. Yeah, so I think with peace in our heart, we will know exactly, we will like see people's true colors. We know who's a friend, who isn't. We'll feel right away the soul family, okay? And also, I feel the energy of fire burning, right? And I got this message today when I was trying to record that video, but I had to stop. And the message says, jewels from the fire. So each and every situation you came out victorious, or maybe it feels like you didn't come out victorious. You can alchemize it for the highest good of all, and you can be that beacon of light I hear for others, okay? Because your experience paves the way for others so that they don't have to go through that much, hopefully. 10 of Cups, yeah. You bring happiness to people's lives. You help them find their happiness. That's the path here. That's the soul power, I feel. That's the power of your soul. You can help people find their happiness. And this way you heal the planet, right? And basically, I found that book yesterday. I want to show you, The Alchemy of Happiness. It's from year 1910, written by Imam Al-Ghazali. And basically, it says a lot about healing with music and dancing. So even this morning, I woke up like remembering how I was dancing and how this beautiful teacher called the angel from heaven, that was like the meaning of her name. She showed up in my life, and she really, yeah, she just, that's your happiness, I feel, for some of you. Dancing and freedom of movement, freedom of creativity, freedom of music, and tap into that. Just follow that gift and the right doors will unlock. And whatever didn't unlock, it did not unlock for a purpose. So stop grieving, I hear. Stop knocking on that door that didn't open. It's something that was that you were hoping for. I feel like you had it in your hands. Yeah, there was a tower, it ended, and you walked away. Why? Because you were quickly needed somewhere else. Why? To heal the heart. Wow, it's like the timing was perfect. You know, our human self sees that as the highest achievement, highest goal, but it's actually about energy, frequency, and you were at the right time for the right period of time, and it expired. I feel it expired. You healed something, and then you were needed somewhere else to just, I feel, close a chapter. Now it's time to work on music. I hear work on music. Catch the momentum. Don't overthink it. Go with the feeling. Trust your intuition. Go back to that moment when you weren't thinking, you were just feeling, and flow with that river, okay? You're almost there.